Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, South. What 18? What's up? Hey, uno Mars. Why, Tony?
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. And the catch is made, but he's out of bounds. Oh, wait a second, but there's a penalty on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. From the gun, Stroud. On the move, headed right. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate. Even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
It's Collins. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Already.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
On the quick, right? What 18? Hey, South. Hey, uno Mars.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's going to be 4th and short. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Stroud's going to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar nice, Buffalo 18. Go.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
19 right. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. The Texans closing in, and they get to him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Ready! Ready! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Panther 11! Panther 11! 19 tight! 19 tight! 18! 5 in! Ready!
3rd and long for him here. Finds Pollard on the check down. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, strike! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The tight end in motion now.
Ready?
That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Titans have a first.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Running here with Pollard from the pistol. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So with the play clock ticking down to 4, officials signal for a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
First down.
Come on, come on. Back. Back for our lady. Go.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. He has this down to the 34. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Back. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this.
On the jump.
We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Ready,
Again, a run with Pollard. Gets it to the 15. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
The Titans get the game's first points here in the second. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
That one splits the uprights, and they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Right side cut by Higgins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Oh, hey. Look that. 18. Hey, uno more.
Here's Stroud now. He put everything he had into this one. Toward down, and it's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Kate, I got a pretty good idea that he is not letting go of that football. It's headed for his mantle, maybe his family. That's a guy who was a day 3 pick. Weren't even 100% sure he's going to make the roster. We just saw him get the first interception of his career. What a moment.
Here we go. Cowboys. Rig alert.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
A gain of 15.
Nice.
Ward off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. It's Ironman downfield. He's got it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Throwing now on first down. Ward. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. In a well-run screen like that, is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Man in motion here. Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That's good for a couple of yards. And the Titans have a first.
A pickup of 2 yards. First
Let's go
down,
now.
Tennessee.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready, ready?
Again, Ward going to the air. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer.
Motioning Io Manor left. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, go.
And they got to him for the sack, but I think that they might have had an unfair advantage there, Brock. Sure looked off sides, and we've got a flag. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Mullins will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
Here's Ward. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Texans nothing. Jody Sly to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, uno. 19 Texans.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. They've got first down here from the 36.
On the quick, right? 18. Hey, Uno Mars. Look to high. Bucky. 19 Texas.
Back to throw, Stroud. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. Stroud is hit, the ball is out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
11. 11.
To the air, Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Stop. Here we go.
They'll throw, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, Uno. 18. What's that?
Stroud throwing here on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. At 18. What's that? 9.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Dumping it off here to Mixon. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Houston calls in second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
All right.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Texans 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
First and 10 here. Ward escapes the pocket. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second down.
60. Go. Panther 11. 19. Tiger.
Ward setting the pass. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Because it's third down.
Io Manor in motion right. What's going to throw here on third? He has the first over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Titans call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
First down throw here for Ward. Fits it through the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Looking quickly here. And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Here's Joey Sly for the Titans field goal attempt. A very short kick here from the right hash. Sly's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. 19, 18.
Slot man's in motion right. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10.
Come on. Hit.
To the air with Ward. He's got Ridley here on a slant. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here he is on third and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line, first and 10.
Buggy. Ow, what's tonight? 18. What's that? Look the hot. Hey, south.
From the gun, Stroud. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Swap. Mother swap. 19 Texans.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right. 18. What's that?
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Pulled in at the 20. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
65, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, it's Ward. Caught by his back here, it's Pollard. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play. Kate, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Bronco 80. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
3rd and long for him here. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st.
You know, they call the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
They'll run here with Tajay Spears. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Hey. Viking 18. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready up.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They'll air it out on third. Catch made. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 16-point ball game. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off of play action. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Out wide, and it's intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. He's going to bring this one back. Gets a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans make it a 24-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returnable from the 1. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Oh, right. 18. What's that? Hey, uno more.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in, inside the 20. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Let the hot. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Headed out right. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready.
Handoff running right, Pollard. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. 60 back. Ready.
Right back to Pollard. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Bronco with Perry.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Okay, great. Down. 70 Lions.
On target to Helm. And the Texans grab it! And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he can even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Swap. Mother swap. Hey.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On the move, headed right. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting it to Nico Collins. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. And we put everything he's got behind it. Caught at the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans putting up points in a game decided. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Chased out to his right. And they pick him off again! Amani Hooker has it. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Let's go. Let's go.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Hits his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Ready? 18 Cardinals. Ready?
A give on 2nd to Pollard. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Dragon 60.
Motioning the tight end left. Ward now on 3rd down. Connection is made. Io Manor. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready?
From the gun, they go with Pollard. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Spears running behind center. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Ready?
They run once more with Spears. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Titans have a 1st.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
No. Let go.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Okay, ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Get up. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
Dive play straight ahead. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch, my savior. Give it that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's a glitch, but you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackled by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared